In the earliest years of life, a child's brain is developing at a breathtaking speed, forming neural pathways that shape attention, language, emotions, and learning. This growth depends heavily on real, human-centered experiences, facial expressions, gentle voices, touch, movement, and unhurried play. Yet, one of the most powerful influences on this sensitive process now sits in living rooms and bedrooms, fast-paced digital entertainment. Highly stimulating cartoons on phones, tablets, and televisions often appear colorful, cheerful, and educational. However, many of these programs deliver a level of sensory intensity that an infant's brain is not prepared to manage. Rapid scene shifts, bright flashes, exaggerated sounds, and constant motion compete for attention in ways that differ drastically from natural interaction. A young child's nervous system is designed for gradual, predictable input, not a continuous stream of high-energy stimulation. Repeated exposure to this intensity can condition the brain to expect constant excitement. As a result, everyday activities, handling toys, looking at books, or exploring quietly may begin to feel underwhelming. Caregivers sometimes observe increased fussiness when screens are removed, shorter attention spans, restlessness, or difficulty settling into calm play. These reactions are often misunderstood as behavioral issues, but can reflect sensory fatigue and overstimulation. Some children's programs are especially dense in visual and auditory activity. Frequent cuts, vivid color contrasts, energetic music, and amplified expressions create a fast rhythm that keeps eyes fixed on the screen. While engaging, this style of pacing can push a young brain into a heightened state of arousal. After viewing, some children appear irritable, unusually active, or unsettled as their nervous system readjusts. Fast-edited musical clips and high-energy animations can have similar effects. Loud sound design, flashing backgrounds, and rapid movements may overwhelm developing sensory systems. Many parents report challenges such as disrupted sleep, difficulty transitioning to quieter tasks, or increased agitation following screen time. These responses are consistent with a brain struggling to downshift from sustained stimulation. Even programs created for older children may present problems for infants. Action-driven sequences, dramatic tension, and quick camera movements introduce cognitive and emotional demands beyond what very young viewers can comfortably process. Babies cannot articulate discomfort. Instead, it may surface as mood variability, sleep disturbances, or reduced engagement with slower activities. Developmental science offers insight into why these patterns occur. 1. Intense visual pacing can influence attention development. Brains adapt to what they repeatedly experience, and constant novelty may make slower environments harder to tolerate. 2. Passive viewing does not provide the same language-building benefits as live interaction. Conversation and responsiveness remain central to early communication growth. 3. Cycles of excitement followed by disengagement can affect emotional steadiness, contributing to frustration or irritability. 4. Cognitive skills such as memory, problem-solving, and impulse control are strengthened most effectively through active real-world exploration. 5. Heavy sensory input may strain immature regulatory systems, increasing restlessness. 6. Overstimulation close to bedtime can interfere with relaxation and sleep quality. It is easy to assume that a child's attraction to screens reflects enjoyment of the content itself. In reality, the brain is often responding to novelty and sensory activation. The encouraging news is that young brains are highly adaptable. With supportive adjustments, overstimulation effects can diminish. Gradual reduction of screen exposure tends to work better than sudden elimination. Introducing slower, gentler programming when screens are used can help moderate sensory load. Prioritizing real-world engagement is even more powerful. Building with blocks, manipulating simple objects, outdoor walks, water play, music, and imaginative interaction. These experiences naturally support coordination, curiosity, and cognitive growth. Daily reading, singing, and predictable routines further stabilize the nervous system. Short periods of independent play nurture focus and confidence. Most importantly, warm, responsive connection, eye contact, shared attention, affectionate interaction provides the richest developmental input a child can receive. Over time, caregivers often notice positive shifts: improved sleep, greater calmness, longer engagement with toys, and renewed interest in exploration. These changes reflect a brain aligning with healthier patterns of stimulation. Your child does not need more stimulation. Your child needs connection.